Turn light on. Off, on, off.
Mm-hmm. So I just opened the box for the floor heat here. This will be the main system for the house. And right now I have a small one-zone system that's just running the basement slab and keeping the house just warmed through the winter. But since I'm here in the pole barn, and since it's been like 38, 39 degrees in here, and the humidity has been around, let's just take a walk over and look. It's been pretty cold in this pole barn. Even though it's warm outside, it stays, you can see it's been a cold of 39 and a high of 43. And the humidity has been between 83 and 85% the whole time. It doesn't seem to budge off of that. Might as well hook up the heating system and just warm it up a little bit in here and drop that humidity down to reasonable levels, because we don't want any of this stuff to start to mold for no reason. So this is a 3-zone system. You got your 3 pumps here. That's an expansion tank right there that will go right where that box is. And this goes to your heat source. This is your fresh water that comes in. It's your fill. This is your little backflow preventer and your pressure bell. That hole and this hole, there's some pressure gauges in that box that get screwed in. And this is your air vent. A pretty simple system all in all. But it was, I think, like $2,200, $2,300, something like that. So, not exactly cheap, but the heat they deliver is fantastic. And hopefully this one doesn't have any leaks. So the plan today is to take the dimensions of this and go down and kind of figure out how it will fit into the basement. And go down in the basement and figure out how to take apart the old system, drain it, and insert this one. And connect these. Looks like I can make a parts list of what I need, because I'm going to have a lot of stuff. And get this connected, and also look at the weather before I take apart everything. And make sure I'm not going to expose the house to freezing temps without a heat source. So I'm going to go take a look. So I went down and took a picture of the system that I have down in the basement. And I took it home and decided to sketch up just a rough sketch of what's down there so that I can get an idea of how I'm going to run some of these heating tubes and how I'm going to orient all the various components in this system. Just a quick rough crude sketch, get a rough idea of everything, and then next I'm going to do a kind of a more precise drawing so I can get a more accurate description of the parts I'll need for this. I always like to draw everything out. Just helps me flesh out my ideas and make sure I don't waste too much time while I'm actually physically doing the task. Plus, I just like drawing. So I just threw some labels on if you wanted to know what all my chicken scratches mean. Now I'm going to do a more accurate sketch. Really, until I actually do it, it still could change, but hopefully this will give me a pretty accurate idea of the parts I'll need to get it all together. I'll of course order some extras just in case, and give me a little extra option in case I come across something that I can't foresee before doing it. And with PEX, I thought, you think it's easier, but that 1-inch PEX, with how curvy it is, I mean, I'm really thinking I'm going to probably try to do it at a 1-inch copper if I can. Straight pipe is so much easier to deal with. When you get these curvy sections that just are unruly, it really takes the fun out of it. So I think instead of using PEX like I set up the temporary system with, I'm going to go buy some 1-inch copper and be done with it. Sweet dreams, baby. So that's pretty much it for today. I just kind of wanted to unpack the new hydronic radiant system I got, kind of look over it and try to start to develop the parts I'll need. I just wanted to run through and get familiar with the system and get an idea of what I'll need to get this system up and running, and also just kind of check to see exactly what came with it, because I didn't know that it came with a pressure bell and the auto feed, and I'd already actually ordered one, but I will put that to use somewhere else. Anyways, so that's it for today. Planning day. It's all work. See you next time.